Hi, this is Sunday Muse, and I play the voice of Ella.
Sometimes I feel scared, and then I go to bed and hug my bear. I love my bear and my pig too. Ooh.
And you're listening to Da Bois podcast.
There's nothing that can't be made sweeter with a song. I'm glad you're safe, little bear. Hello there. Care for a song? I'm falling on a sunny, sunny day. Hit the ground I just made. I was a huge fan of Total Drama World Tour. And just because we don't have to sing anymore doesn't mean we can't sing.
Sure. Why would that be a problem?
Huh, that was easy. See? Nothing to worry about.
No, nothing to worry about. Debbie will be fine, just like Debbie was fine for 90 years. So...
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Bois podcast. My guest today is a voice actress, author, singer, and voice coach. You may have heard her voices Binky, Bevel, and Roly Poly Oly, Cheer Bear and Care Bears, Freddy and Time Warp Trio, Verbena Pepper Salter and Jane and the Dragon, Ella and the Total Drama Series, and many more. So welcome Miss Sunday Muse. Welcome, Sunday.
Hi. Hello. Hi, everyone.
It's an honor to have you on, Sunday. It's an honor. So
Nice to be here too, Joe.
awesome. I like that. So, Sunday, what have you been up to? How are you doing? How's Sunday doing?
How have I been doing? I've been well. I've had some summer break during August, which was much needed, and enjoying the sunshine. And I swim every day, so I'm out in the outdoor pool, and that's been really, really awesome. Thank you.
Believe it or not, I actually started these podcast interviews Sunday in 2020 to help spread positivity, help cheer people up during this tough time. Pandemic makes people depressed and sad. I want to help cheer people up, make people happy.
Yeah, and cartoons and voice actors are a great way to lift people's spirits. Cartoons are an incredible source of joy, aren't they? They really are.
All the classic childhood shows, like when I was a kid, So
You which? What did you say?
all the childhood shows when I was like a kid, all the classics.
Yeah, I mean, I grew up with Looney Tunes and the Smurfs and the Flintstones.
Okay.
And gosh, what else was very popular? The Simpsons was very popular too, but I was more a teenager when that was out. But yeah, I love cartoons as well, so much. And the Disney movies, Snow White and all of it. Yeah.
And that's what Ella is basically based off of too. Your character Ella in Total Drama, Snow White. That's what's crazy.
Yeah, I remember when I got the audition and I was like, I love Snow White. And I used to do this imitation of her when I was younger, like a kid even. I used to imitate her, Snow White, making pies, and the birds would come down and press their little feet on the pies to make the little creases. And I used to do this imitation of Snow White, like singing. And so when I got the audition, I was like, I wonder if I can kind of bring that voice in, or if it'll be kind of too much. Because you really never really know with auditions whether they want like the full kind of cartoony version or they want something dampened down. And this one, they seemed to want the actual, animated version of a kind of modern day Snow White. So that was really exciting for me because I love to be cartoony. And And I didn't think I got the role, but you know, I didn't. I was like, I was so, I had a great time in the audition, but I was like, there's no way I got that. So
Oh,
whatever, it is what it is. And then I did. So there you go. There's my story. You didn't even ask me that, but there it was because of Snow White. Look what Snow White inspired. We love Snow White.
like that.
We really
Now, wow. Now, what made you want to become a voice actress and singer, and who would you say is your biggest inspiration for voice acting and singing?
Mm. Mel Blanc is my biggest inspiration for voice acting. Um, that's a no-brainer for me. The versatility he had, and it was just like, for sure. And who else was an inspiration for me as a voice actor? Charlie Chaplin. Even though Charlie Chaplin didn't speak, it doesn't matter. It was a physical actor, the silent films, and the comedic quality inspired me when I was very, very young. I loved it. So I'd say that was my inspiration for voice acting. And what was the other question?
What inspired you to become like a singer?
Oh,
Singer.
Beautiful
voice, by the way. Yeah, beautiful singing voice.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. What inspired, I've always, like, singing is my favorite thing in the whole wide world. What inspired me to become a singer? I think I like to, wait, was it what inspired me or who inspired me?
You basically both, like what and who. Like what made you want to become a singer, and then who inspired you?
What made me want to become a singer? Honestly, Whitney Houston, Celine Dion. I just wanted to be that kind of voice so badly when I was young. And like Barbra Streisand, like those kind of unbelievable singing, powerful voices. My voice is nothing like those singers. That wasn't the point, but that's what inspired me, I think. And Annie, the musical, the Broadway musical Annie, was the initiator when I was very young, because I used to sing all the songs from that musical, and I wanted to be Annie so badly. Like I like used to imagine that I was Annie on a daily basis. So that inspired, there's a lot that inspired me. Les Mis inspired me to be a singer. I learned every single song from that musical and used to perform it by myself in my room in my mirror.
Oh.
Every single song. It's funny. Funny times.
That's
Yeah.
really cool. You're very talented, like singing, voice acting. You're very talented all around. Sunday.
Thank you. Well, I don't know. I just love to create. I'm just, I don't know. I'm an artist. I can't help it. And who cares really? I don't know what people think of me, but I mean, I'm just going to do what I do.
There's a lot, like, believe it or not, because I'm in this like Total Drama Reddit group. Like there's like a fan group. There's a whole bunch of Ella fans too. So be curious.
Yeah. I know very few of them right now, but yeah, I don't know where they're hiding. Anyway. Peekaboo.
Now, what's your favorite voice acting role you've done? And can you do the voice of your favorite character? What's your favorite?
Well, I would say that, oh geez, every time I get asked this question, it's like I forget. I like something is, I'm my favorite. Ella's got to be right up there as my favorite voice. And I'd say Demented Debbie from Hotel Transylvania.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because Demented Debbie is like evil and crazy, and and Ella's like, sweet and sing-songy and
Oh my, aren't you adorable when you smile with your hand over your mouth?
That's so
Sweet. My heart. My heart. My heart is booming, beating. I just feel so alive, especially when I'm in a forest. Oh, look at the bird. Hello, birdies. Hello.
I think I sound a little bit old there.
Hello.
It's breathier.
Oh my. Oh, hello, little pig.
Like trying to find it again.
That's so. Oh my God! You don't understand. It's so cool, Sunday. Oh my God. Oh my God.
She's still there. She didn't go to sleep in me. She's still alive in me.
I love that.
Bird, 2 little birds, 3 little birds. Oh.
So, I'm sorry. Thank you, Sunday. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, because I don't know if you notice the background. We got we got the drawing my little sister drew. More than one, Danielle.
That's the sweetest thing ever.
She drew that picture right there, and then we got over here some like a collage that I homemade made with some of the scenes of like a collage of some of Ella's moments, and then right here, right there is some Drama Rama. I don't know if you remember you were in Drama Rama as Ella.
I was. That's so cool. And how sweet that she did that. It looks like from here, it looks like a little dollhouse.
Wait, here? Or
The collage.
the collage?
Like it looks like a little dollhouse with like a room on the bottom and a room on the top.
I feel like I do that because like Ella's a great character. Like I love like you're like, oh my God, it's so cool.
Thank you so much. Yeah, it's pretty fun, her voice. Pretty darn fun, I tell you.
Now you kind of like told me some of it earlier. Can you walk me through the audition process? How did you get the role of Ella?
How did I get the role of Ella? Well, the casting director kind of had a sense I might be able to pull it off because she knew me from before, and I got a call from my agent, and then I went in and I prepped it as like a Snow White character, and then when I got in there, they said that I could have fun with it. I didn't have to read it exactly as it was written on the page, which was very fun. And she said to go, I think I did my first read, and she said that was excellent, and she said to go even bigger, like let myself have even more fun. So I did, and that was it. That was it. That was it. That was the audition. I didn't do any other audition for it.
It's crazy too. Like I don't know if I'm assuming you did. Did you ever know that Bryn McCauley actually auditioned for Ella? Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
You never knew that?
Surprised. I'm not surprised because I think actually I auditioned for the twins. What are Amy and Sammy?
Yes.
I remember, like I had like I think there were like I think I auditioned for like 4 parts that day.
Wow. Do you remember the characters? Or?
No. I think Sugar was one of them.
Wow.
I definitely know the twins. I remember that distinctly because I remember I had to be very mean, but I don't. I'm pretty sure Sugar, but I don't remember the others.
I could see it as like a do you remember Scarlet in the season? She was like the evil redhead girl. Remember her? She was like she had glasses. She was always with the Max guy, that guy.
Yeah. Wait, what was the question?
Was it maybe Scarlet, that character? You maybe auditioned for
I
her,
don't
maybe?
think I did. I'm sorry, I don't remember what I auditioned. I mean, we are going back.
2012. I'm curious. Oh, it might be sooner for you, or earlier. It's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy. How time flies.
Now, favorite total drama character other than Ella?
Um. Oh, what's his name? Max.
The evil guy? That guy?
Bruce.
Oh, Dow? Who's Dow? Sorry.
Yeah, I love that character. Have you interviewed Bruce?
Yes. Actually, yes. Actually.
Yeah, I love that character. I just think it's hilarious.
I mean, it's so funny when it does the evil. I can't do it good, but evil. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I love that character. I also love Sugar.
Wow, I'm shocked that Ella knows Sugar because technically Sugar hated Ella up more than the show. Sugar.
I know, but she was just such a darn good character. I mean, she was really funny, that character. So opposite to Ella that, and she punched her out and threw her in the bushes and
And she got her voted out because she ratted out. She actually ratted on you. You voted out too, which is.
I know, I shouldn't like her, right? I shouldn't like her. I do.
Wow, it's like almost like a friend of me, love hate, or something like that. Something like that. You know what I mean?
Oh, totally.
See, when I hear the word totally too, I think a totally. Sorry, total drama.
Totally. Hmm? Yes. Yeah, good.
Now, I don't know if you heard Sunday. You probably heard. Because I always like to ask my total drama guests this. Did you hear about the 2 new seasons of Total Drama? You didn't, or you did?
No, I don't know about it.
Oh.
No,
Wow.
why did I? What are the 2 new seasons? I think maybe I heard something, but I always thought there was some new season. There was always a new season. There was always something going. The total drama, then the this, and then that. You can tell me about it. What about it?
Okay, I don't know when it's going to be releasing, but apparently there's going to be 2 new seasons airing on HBO Max. And there's a lot of theories out there. There's some new characters and old characters combining, or just all new characters, or all old characters. There's so many theories out there.
Really?
Yes. And
They haven't come upon or discovered or decided who the characters are?
well, some of the cast that I've interviewed, Bryn, for example, she winked. She said, "I'm not gonna tell you something, but." So that's one confirmed.
Well, they haven't contacted Ella, unfortunately.
Come on, you gotta contact the Legend Sunday. Come on, you gotta contact her. Come on.
I don't know. I can't force them. I don't know. That's too bad. I mean, Ella's a great character, not because I play her, but it's just a great character, a Snow White, fun character. She's awesome.
She deserves more than 1 season. She was only one. Come on,
But I don't know. They decide these things, not me.
Wow.
You can tell them, okay?
Yeah, we'll start the hashtag. Bring Ella back, right? We'll start the hashtag. like 100 million supporters say, "Bring Ella." They would be like, "Whoa, all these people."
Yeah, right. Bring Ella back.
Oh, that's awesome. Or what was really crazy too, like for the Mara's mentioned the characters. Yeah, I know you didn't say him, but I'm good you kind of did because he turned you down per se. Do you remember Dave in Total Drama? Do you remember his character? He was the character that you thought he liked you, but he turned you down. He called you a friend.
Oh, him. Yeah.
So that's good you didn't choose him because he turned you down.
So sweet. Dave. Yes, I remember now.
Yes. Daniel DeSanto is a voice actor, if you're curious.
Who?
Daniel DeSanto? I don't know if you've heard of him before. Sorry.
Yeah.
I see. I'm like a crazy Total Drama fan Sunday because I could name every single voice actor or voice actress in the character. I'm sorry if that sounds crazy to you, but that's.
No, it doesn't sound crazy at all. Not at all. You know more than I do. So that's great.
Thank you. Now, if you were really on an island, what 3 famous people, dead or alive, would you bring with you on your island?
Kate Bush,
Okay.
Peter Gabriel,
Okay.
and Judi Dench.
Wow. Okay.
Done, done, and done.
Wow. I'm shocked you didn't say Whitney Houston.
Nope. Nope. I like the depth. I love Kate Bush is an incredible singer. So is Peter Gabriel. They're amazing artists. Judi Dench is my favorite actress of all time.
So if I ever got Peter Gabriel on the podcast, would you want to meet him then?
Yes, I would.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll send you that Skype link right away. You'd be like, why am I joining? And then you join, and you're like, oh my God, it's Peter.
Oh, I would freak. I mean, yeah, I know, I would freak. I grew up listening very intently to Peter Gabriel, and Kate Bush. So those are big role models for me as an artist.
I'm gonna get them for you then. What would you do? Like, you'd be like, oh my, Joe, like, what?
I would be ecstatic because to be honest, I like sent Peter Gabriel one of my songs like way over a year ago. I tried on Instagram. I didn't expect any response. I didn't get a response. Often these people, they're not checking their Instagram, and it's like you have to be their friend kind of thing, whatever it is. But I didn't care. I was going to do it anyway, and I did. So I have no idea how somebody contacts Peter Gabriel, but I tried.
Well, if I'm gonna get him, and right away, I'm gonna say, guess what? You're like, what? Peter Gabriel? Send you the Skype.
I would be over the moon. I would freak. I'm not joking. I would kill to be in the recording studio with Peter Gabriel singing. OMG.
He's got a great voice too. Like, oh my God. Like, I actually, because my mom raised me on 70s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s music and movies and TV shows. And he's good voice. Good choice.
He's a good voice, and he's a brilliant artist.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brilliant artist. Yep.
I really liked his one song that he sings with that. I forgot the girl's name. I'm blanking. But the Don't Give Up. Do you know that song?
Kate Bush.
Oh my God. I feel like an idiot. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry.
So they teamed up to do that song, and I love her a great deal.
That's like a dynamic duo for you then.
I know. Yeah, I know. No, those are like my people. Yeah. Somebody asked me weeks ago if you could have lunch with one famous person, who would it be? And I was like, Kate Bush. She would be a hard one to get in touch with because she doesn't have a cell phone, and she doesn't do social media, and she doesn't do any of that stuff. So she'd be a hard one to track down. You have to know someone who knows her.
So if I got like, Joe, how did you do?
Yeah, I would look if you can get in touch with her, please let me know, because she's like my dream mentor.
I got you. I'll let you. Sunday. Those 2 people, if I get them, you'll be the first person I contact.
Yeah. I mean, they don't do voiceovers, but if you're into musicians or whatever, yeah, she's like number 1 mentor on my list. I just want to hang out with Kate Bush.
Yeah, because you cut out. Would you say Sunday? Sorry.
And Peter Gabriel, but Kate Bush even more. Like, she's amazing. She's an amazing storyteller.
Because I believe so I do like a variety, believe it or not, Sunday. Like, I do actors, actresses, voice actresses, musicians, actually, athletes, YouTubers. Like, I actually interview a variety of people.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Like, I've interviewed people say, like, this is like my biggest name, they say. Do you know who Ben Schwartz is? He's like an actor, a voice actor.
Yeah.
He was. Have you ever seen Parks and Recreation before?
Yeah.
Do you remember Jean Valfio, the guy with the big poofy hair?
I don't remember the characters. No, like all the characters, but that's who played him.
Yes, I interviewed him. He's also like the live action Sonic the Hedgehog with those movies with the Sonic movies.
Wow.
I've interviewed him. I've interviewed Tommy Chung from Cheech and Chong. I don't know if you know.
Well, of course I know Cheech and Chong. Wow, I'm impressed. I grew up with Cheech and Chong. In fact, I've met one of their daughters, Precious Chong. She's a Toronto actor, and this is just blowing my mind. Anyway,
You're like, Joe, you're getting so many big people.
Honestly, if you can track down Peter Gabriel and Kate Bush, you have to let me know. You have to promise me.
Pinky promise. I don't know if you can see the pinky promise, the glare. Pinky promise.
Honestly, please let me know, because
I got you.
I would just be over the moon.
You'd probably like, Joe, I'm like gonna shake and die here because
I'm just not even kidding, because I'm like, how would anyone contact Kate Bush? Like, how? I don't know anyone who knows. I know a lot of people, and it's all that 6 degrees of separation, and like, somebody out there somehow, some way
knows her.
Yeah, like somewhere, but I can't figure that out.
Well, you who knows her? Who will try to know her? Joe here. I got you. I'll try to get her.
Be one to interview. Boy,
I gotta get her for you. And then another person people say is big that I've interviewed. Do you know who Tom Kenny is? I've interviewed him. He's SpongeBob. No, SpongeBob.
Oh my God, I'm sorry I didn't know. But you know what?
Okay.
I'll admit I'm terrible with names.
You're all good. Me too. I really see I'm better with if I see the face why is that guy looking familiar? And then I look it up.
I don't forget a face, but I'm horrible with names.
That's I understand.
So SpongeBob. I know who SpongeBob is, but I didn't know who played SpongeBob.
I've believe it or not, Sunday I've interviewed 146, I want to say, people.
Wow, that's amazing. Is this what you want to do for the rest of your life, like interviewing?
Well, believe it or not, I actually want to become a screenwriter director. That's what I want to do.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
It's amazing. I think you're doing very well.
I love to write scripts. At least I like to write 10 pages a day. That's my goal.
Wow. And I can see you doing that because you're very determined.
Thank you. And Danielle, the one that draws the pictures, she wants to become a singer, she tells me. And a singer, voice actress. That's what she tells me.
That's awesome. And I bet you'll direct an animated feature or something, and you'll put her in the show. Got it.
I love Danielle. She's we're like little best friends. She calls me whenever she sees me, best friend, and then she gives me a hug.
That's so sweet. Aww. So
sweet. Now, is there a role you would love to do in a movie, TV show, play? Is there a role you would love to, like a Western superhero?
You mean one that already exists?
You could do that if you like it. What would Sunday like to play?
You mean an animated or anything?
It could be anything. I'll give you a wide range. Anything.
Well, I'm too old for that now, but yeah, there is, and I'm just having trouble thinking of it because I think about this stuff. Oh, the character in Orange is the New Black, the lead.
Oh, I could see that. You could pull it off. I could see that Sunday.
I love that role, and if I could play, I mean, I'd love to be featured. I'd love to play a lead character. I'd love to be Tiny Chef's girlfriend.
Ooh, okay.
Do you know who Tiny Chef is?
Sounds very familiar. I'm blanking out in my head.
You have to look him up. He's on Nickelodeon. He's a little chef. He's a miniature chef, and he's the most hilarious thing I've ever. It's hilarious.
Tiny
obsessed with Tiny Chef. So I'd like to be Tiny Miss Chef. Miss Tiny Chef. So that would be a dream role, and as would I'd love to be in a feature animated film, and just play like a real character, like with a really rich story, not super cartoony and over the just real, like just I'd love to play in a film a role that is similar to Ella. Actually,
Maybe I could. Maybe if in the future, if you're ever down, you could be. I could cast you in like a role. That'd be cool.
done.
That'd be really cool.
I remember like when I played her, when I went into studio, I was like, I never want this to end. That's what I used to think. I never want this to end. So it was indicative that, I just wanted to keep doing this voice over and over again.
Over the years of your career, do you still keep in touch with co-stars and directors you worked with?
Co-stars?
Yes. Like people you like voiced along with, act along with?
Yeah, some, not all, because you go in and most of the time you record by yourself. So yeah, I keep in touch with some. And directors, I haven't been in touch with many directors outside of sessions in the last few years. But I used to see people a lot more before the pandemic. Gosh. So yeah.
It's cool too. I noticed when I was like I saw like my how we follow each other on Instagram. You actually follow one of my people I've interviewed on the podcast. Believe it or not, too. I forgot to mention that too.
Who?
Eric Bauza.
I love Eric.
I interviewed him.
Amazing. I met him at a voiceover conference in the U.S. Where was it? Virginia? And no, but we met online because that was in the pandemic. So anyway, we were on a panel together. He's awesome.
And he was really cool. He did on the podcast the Bugs Bunny voice, Daffy. He did all the voices.
Yeah, he's something else, isn't he?
Yeah, like oh my god, like see, like in my opinion, voice acting is such a cool career because you could change your pitches, ranges. Yeah,
I know.
Sorry.
I know it's pretty wild. It's so amazing, right? It's just totally blows my mind as well that you can just change your voice and play different characters. And yeah, you can play a lot of different things, You just kind of put basically you just take a mood that you're having and you create a character with it. That's what you do. You just create a character with it.
I mean, I'm a total nut. I'm a total nut job when I'm doing voices. So any mood that you have, any mood that you're struggling with, you can come up with a voice, for that mood. I think it's very healing and therapeutic in today's world.
Yes.
Different than sitting in a therapist's chair. You can really get to know yourself by getting to know these characters that live inside of you.
What's crazy too, I don't know if I told you too, I could kind of do some voices. I could do do you know Mr. Hanky from South Park? Do you know who that is though?
I mean, I used to watch South Park, but I don't remember the sound of the voice.
Well, do you remember this might sound crazy. Do you remember that little piece of poop that would come up on Christmas?
Sort of.
So, he's like the high-pitched voice. I could kind of do his voice, kind of. Not that good, but... Okay. If it's bad, I'm warning you, Sunday. I'm sorry. Okay. Howdy, it's me, Mr. Hanky. Do you remember that guy?
Totally. That was really good.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. I also could do do you know Stitch from Lilo and Stitch? Okay. Oh god. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Sunday. Okay. It's me, Stitch. Lilo and Stitch. There.
That's good. Yay! Bravo! That's great.
Thank you. That's all the voices I could do because I could do like a deep voice. Like I can't really do good voices. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I like whenever I'm interviewed, I go blank. I just go totally blank. I'm like, I don't remember anything I've done. I just go blank. Put the script in front of me. It's a different story, but in the moment, I'm like, what have I played?
On the spot.
Yeah, it's weird. It's always happened to me like that. But yeah, I have some favorites though. So.
Who is the coolest person that you have worked with, Sunday? Who's the coolest?
That I've ever worked with?
Yes.
Oh, there's been a lot. That's a really hard question.
Is it a good one? You like that one?
Yeah, it's a great question. I just there have been so many, so I don't know who's been the coolest, to be honest. Hmm. Well, Jamie Watson.
Okay.
Love Jamie Watson.
What director taught you the most? Is there one you want to work with that you haven't worked with yet, but you love to work with?
I would. What director taught me the most? I'd say Jesse Thompson, in Toronto, and the director I'd like to work with the most. I'm embarrassed, but I don't remember her name. But she directed Secret of the Kells, and one other. There's two others. One was done in Toronto actually, and The Secret of the Kells was an Irish Canadian co-pro, and who I cannot remember this woman's name, but I have always wanted to work with that director.
Is it Nora Tommy?
Yeah.
I looked out for you. Sorry, I shall fail Sunday.
Quick, my God, that's amazing. Yes, her, Nora. I would just love to work with her because I love the films, the animated films that she does. I believe in the messaging, and the artwork of those films are exquisite. There's Secret of the Kells, and there's, what's the other one? I've seen them. Just can't think of the title.
I can look it up. I'll be your little Google guy, your little Wikipedia.
Oh, 3.
I got you. Okay. Her movies? You're talking about Nora's movies? Or just, okay.
That she's directed, animated.
Let's see. Sorry about that, Sunday. She's originally from Ireland. Okay, let's see. It's loading. Okay, there's, sorry about that. She's directed From Darkness, The Three Wise Men, Backwards Boy, The Secret of the Kells, Old Fangs, Escape of the Gingerbread Man, Song of the Sea, Somewhere Down the Line, The Breadwinner.
Song of the Sea and The Breadwinner.
Okay.
Those are the 3 that I know really well. And they're beautiful films. So beautiful.
So if I got Nora on the podcast, then you.
Oh my God, please. Honestly,
agree?
I would love to meet Nora. I want to be in one of Nora's films.
For audition for her.
Well, the film she did in Toronto, they had a very specific casting. They had very specific casting requirements, and I didn't fit the bill at all for it. Because I'm Caucasian, so it was a very specific casting. So she'd have to do something else in Toronto. Anyways, you let me know, please.
I'll let you know if I get Nora, Kate, or Peter. The 3.
Please. Oh my God, that'd be amazing.
Imagine all 3 in one podcast, and you're gonna be like, what is going on?
Dream come true.
You're like, what's going on, Joe? Why?
Seriously, yeah.
I like making, because actually, believe it or not, I surprised this one actor. His name's Justin Long. He was in the Mighty Ducks movies. I don't know if you've ever seen those before. He was like one of the main characters. I surprised him with his favorite hockey player of all time. I said, "Do you mind if you join this Skype really quick?" He's like, "Okay." Like, he was like, and then he joined. Like, he was crying tears of happiness. So.
Oh my God, that is so cool that you did that.
So I want to make it happen. If I can make that happen for you, if I make you smile, it makes me smile.
Oh my God, that is so amazing that you did that. Oh, yes, please bring me into the Skype session. I'll cry as well if I meet one of those people.
Yeah, so if I send you a Skype link, you're like, why? And just.
You got to give me a heads up though, because what if I don't get your message in time?
You're like, Joe, what is the?
Yeah, I don't check my Instagram messages all the time. I'm not like, that's not my thing. I don't get notifications every time I get a message. I have to go into my Instagram and check.
Then I'll be like, wait, what's the best way? I'll be like, I'll text it. I'll be like,
Text?
Sunday.
You got to text me.
I'll text you, Sunday. It's important. Come in here really quick.
Yes, I'm online or else.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool. As long as it makes you happy, that makes me happy. Because I love, like I said, making people happy. That's what it's about. You know, like F all the haters. You know, sorry, excuse my language. Make everybody should be happy and be positive.
Yeah, it's pretty special. It's great that you do that.
Thank you. Now, if you didn't go into voice acting or singing, what do you think you would have done as a career instead? Like, what do you think you would have done, and what other interested hobbies do you have besides those?
I think I would have didn't become that. What would I have become? Gosh. I don't know.
I could see a teacher, like an acting teacher.
Yeah. 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 I never wanted to teach full time. Like, I was pretty clear on that when I was in high school. My mom wanted me to teach, and I was like, are you kidding me? I am not, like, I'll teach, but I'm not teaching full time. And that's kind of how I still operate. I do teach, and I enjoy it, but I don't teach full time because I do other things, and that's really important to me, to be the artist, you know, and the teacher, not only teaching. For me, that would be too great of a cost for myself. So I think maybe I would have become some kind of manager, actually.
What kind of manager?
Talent manager.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, I can see.
I was actually asked a number of times to be a talent manager. Because I used to get people work, and I you know, I would connect people to different. I don't know. I just had this eye for things. You know, I would see somebody in my high school and be like, "You should be an actor," and then I would get them an agent, and then it was just wild. I just kind of thought like that. Like, it's how I kind of.
A gift.
Yeah, like I could really see people's potential. That was the biggest. I could really see people's potential from a very young age. Like, so-and-so would be a really great writer, or so-and-so would be a great actor. I could just tell. And I would bug them about it. I'd be like, I know I might sound like a crazy person, but you would be a great actor. I think you should pursue acting. And sometimes they did think I was a little nuts, but then they ended up pursuing acting. One of them thanked me years later. He's still acting a lot.
Well, he better thank you if he wins awards. Sorry to interrupt, but he better thank you.
I don't know, but yeah, I've always had this sort of sense about people. So I think I would have been a really good talent scout or manager. And if not that, then I think I would have become an interpreter. I would have learned German. I took German in high school, but I would have, studied it thoroughly, Italian and French. And I think I would have been a great interpreter.
Wow.
I thought about doing that.
Are you Italian, Sunday? Are you Italian?
Yeah.
You are Italian?
Yes, I am. I don't speak fluent Italian, though. But I am. My mother was from Naples, Italy.
My dad's parents were from Naples, Italy.
Are you serious?
Yes.
My God, we have something in common. Well, not everybody's from Naples. It's a very specific part of Italy.
Yeah. Wow. What are the chances of that now?
I don't know. Is your last name from Naples?
Zito, maybe. I think so.
But you got it from your dad, who got it from his parents, right?
Yeah.
So that's wild. I haven't met anybody who's like, oh, my family's from my mom was born there.
Wow. That's really cool. Yeah, see, my dad, he's 100% Italian. My mom, the one you met, Donna, she's German, Polish, and French Canadian.
She's French Canadian?
Yes.
She's Canadian? Oh my God. So she was born and raised in Canada?
Well, her mom and dad, it's ancestry stuff. It's it's hard to explain. I'm sorry. So, yeah.
I understand. Wow, that's quite a mix, huh?
Yeah. So if you don't mind me, sorry to ask this. What's your nationality then, Sunday?
Well, my mother was Italian and my father was a mixture of Scottish, Irish, and French.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
Going way back.
Wow. That's pretty neat. Wow. See, because I forgot to ask it because Sunday Muse is it's a cool name. It's you know what I mean?
Yes. Well, if you want to know the truth, my last name is Muse. It's actually spelled M-U-I-S-E, and it's pronounced Muse, and I actually love M-U-I-S-E. But my whole life, I grew up in the entertainment industry, so I did a lot of auditions from the time I was, 14, and every time I'd go to an audition, they could never pronounce my last name. They, instead of Muse, they'd say Muiz, Muiz, Muizy, or Muiz. And then they would ask me about my first name because it's interesting to people to understand my first name, which is great, and I would have to tell a story, which is fine. But then the last name would become this huge dilemma. They couldn't pronounce it, and I got very tired of it. It's come on, a name like this, it's pretty loaded. So there's a lot of questions about my name. So I thought, I'm just gonna take that I out for professional reasons and call myself Sunday Muse.
That's a cool name. I'm sorry. It sounds like a cool name. That's a cool name. In my opinion, it's really cool.
Well, my name is Sunday Muse. It's just actually spelled M-U-I-S-E, but it's pronounced Muse. So I just wanted people to say it properly. So I just said, pull the I out and nobody will mispronounce it.
Yeah,
that's how it goes.
Oh, see, my name is Joseph or Joe. Joe, Joseph, either one works. Zito, Z-I-T-O.
Yeah, easy to pronounce.
But sometimes people call me Zito because my pimples. So.
Oh, they'll think of anything.
So yeah. Wow. Any other hobbies you have? Do you draw, write, do sing?
I write. I love to write. I think I'll probably end up writing a memoir at some point in my life. Definitely a closet writer.
Okay.
I thought for sure that my writing would be a primary thing in my life. And it wasn't, but it was always the thing that people really, and really good teachers encouraged me, and so I always thought that was going to be a big focus. Writing and painting. I love to paint. Hobbies. Those would be them.
I could see you playing the piano. It looks like a piano maybe in the back.
I don't play. I don't play well, but I do play. So people have said that they really like how I play, but I don't play like beautiful scales and like beautiful like Broadway musicals. I don't. That's not my thing. My thing is just kind of creating something new, and I play with my like individual fingers. I don't play like this, so it's fun. It's art. It's creative. I like to be creative.
My mom tells me like I have piano fingers, like my fingers. She says like I have like piano fingers. I don't know what that means.
I really do.
I do. I guess I do. I don't know.
Have piano fingers. These are not piano fingers. You have piano fingers for sure.
I should try it then. Imagine like I become like this world-known pianist.
Never know. I mean, it's never too late to try something. God, like I live my life that way. I don't believe that just because you're a certain age, you can't like, people take on different careers at different times in their lives,
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of music, favorite band or artist type of music? Kate Bush and Peter Gabriel.
Favorite band? Favorite band?
Favorite band or artist? You could do both, or one or the other. Helps.
You mean artist, like singer artist, or like any artist?
Like a singer artist, like a artist, for example, Peter Gabriel is technically an artist. Kate Bush, artist, because they're solo singers.
Favorite artist, favorite band. Oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank. I have lots of favorite bands. Oh, The Spinners.
Okay.
Earth, Wind, and Fire. Favorite band. Dolly Parton.
Ooh, okay.
Love her. And the Doobie Brothers.
Okay. Those are great choices, actually. Some my opinion, those are great choices.
Well, I mean, Kate Bush is, of course, Kate Bush, but that's a given. So those are the extras.
That's what. Now, I don't know if you like them. Favorite sports at all? Sunday?
Oh God, no.
No sports.
No.
I'm shocked you like hockey because
I like tennis and I like tennis and I like basketball, but it's not as though I'm like going out to a game all the time. I'm not really much of a sporty type.
I'm shocked you can say hockey because Canada. I'm assuming you're in Canada. A lot of Canada people.
I hate hockey.
Wow.
I am not a loyal Canadian.
I'm assuming because a lot of the total job people are in Toronto. I'm assuming you're in Toronto.
I spend my time in two different places. So yes, Toronto is one of the places. And I'm not a hockey fan. A live hockey game is very exciting. But I do not like watching it. No.
Favorite food? What's your favorite food?
Gnocchi.
Okay.
I
actually had that 2 days ago. Sorry.
Oh my goodness. Favorite food. Chocolate. Chocolate cake. I love chocolate cake. I love soft ice cream. I love pizza. But I think my favorite food is gnocchi.
Good choice. That's a really good choice. What advice would you give younger people on become a voice actress, singer? What's your advice?
Who want to become a voice actor? My advice is do your training.
Okay.
And learn the ropes. Be bold and brave. Ask people for help. Ask people you admire for help. And I would say stay true. Oh, that's so stereotypical. I've got to think of something that's just a little bit less stereotypical. Whatever you do, learn to do it authentically, not to be like everybody else. And yeah, that's challenging. It's easier said than done. But I would say that, stick to being who you are. And if you don't know who you are, find out. Learn who are you, and let your art thrive and grow from there.
Like also like I always like to stay humble. Remember where you came from.
Yeah. Yeah. Totally. Remember where you came from. I like that.
Thank you.
I've heard that before, but it's good to be reminded.
I like because I don't get why people like oh, I'm all this like, what do you mean? You know what I mean? Like people show like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I understand the value and importance of that very much.
Now Sunday, somewhere like in the future, would you be down to do a part 2 interview answering some fan submitted questions?
Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah. Yes. Yes, I would be open. You have to track me down. Yes, I'll be open.
And also, part 2 might have Peter Gabriel.
You never know. He might be sitting right there with you. Yes, because you've been an absolute pleasure.
Thank you. You've been an awesome guest, by the way. Before I ask my advice,
Very genuine. You're very genuine, Joe. Keep being you. It's great.
I really appreciate that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, before I ask you my last question, do you have any questions? I have $1 million. That's me. I'm kidding.
Sorry, I don't have any questions, but I don't have any questions.
All good. Now, is there anything you would like to promote and shout out, like I'll link down below in the video description?
What is? Oh, sorry. What?
Sorry about that. Is there anything you would like to promote and shout out, that I'll link down below in the video description to help promote you? Help shout out for you. Follow her on Instagram.
Yeah, I would say just my Instagram, whatever it's called, handle. I don't know.
Sunday Muse song. Sorry.
Yeah. My Instagram and my voice acting website, greatbigvoices.com. If there are any people out there who want to become a voice actor, I help people do that.
I tell people make sure to follow her, guys, because Sunday's awesome. My opinion, Sunday is really awesome.
Aw, thanks, Joe. You're such a loyal follower, and I'm sorry it's taken so long to get to this interview. Sorry.
You're good. Patience is key, It's worth the wait,
Yes, you've got patience. Yes, I know you've got great patience. So thank you so much for having me on this interview.
Well,
Bye, everybody.
Goodbye. I know I didn't do that many voices. I'm so sorry. You see, it's so much past my bedtime, and I've got my little bear and my little stuffed pig upstairs, and they're waiting for me. And oh, I need to go to sleep now. Oh, and I can't wait to hug my little bear and my pig. Oink, oink.
I'm definitely a crazy person.
Thank you. Well, Sunday,
what I just did.
Thank you again, Sunday, though, for being an awesome, amazing guest. I had a fun time chatting with you. It was an honor having you on. Thank you.
Thanks, Joe. Bye.
Have a great day, everybody. Stay awesome, and you stay awesome Sunday. Stay awesome.